He threw 3 interceptions. I'm a sad Texas fan, and this is the halftime of the Georgia-Texas game, a number 1 versus number 5 clash in which so far Georgia has just taken out their schmeat and just whipped it all across Bevo in the sanctity of Austin. Matthew McConaughey was found somewhere crying, and he promptly did an 8-ball. So he's back in action, spreading the culture as you will. Other than that, Steve Sarkisian is frozen in ice. He hasn't even thought about anything. 17 quarterbacks have played for us. Let me be honest with you. This is a welcome to the SEC moment for Texas. I'm really hoping that this part of the video, is actually just at the end, and it's something that I'm making to a cool little part because in the half, Texas comes back with Archman. I don't see that happening, dog. They're just getting whooped everywhere. Shout out to the defense. Defense is doing phenomenal things. I just want to can I show you these stats, dog? I want to show you some stats, dog. First off, look at these gentlemen. Look at these two gentlemen. Steven Sarkisian has taken the soul of these two fine young gentlemen right here. They're innocent. I ain't do nothing to nobody. But as you can see, it's getting a little crazy. It's getting a little inside of tense. I just want to show you. I just want to show you in the middle of the second quarter. Net total yards 132 to University of Texas is, and like I just want to make sure y'all, like I don't you know what I'm saying, like I really be repsing it. I really do's this. So season's over unless of course we miraculously come back because I believe in our Manning. Of course I believe in this team. But for right now, season is over. Hopefully I'm just gonna record the end of this and we're winning and I'm jumping up and down. But that Georgia defensive line decided to play like the Georgia defensive line. It makes things a lot more confusing because Georgia does end up beating us, and the only team they've lost to is Alabama, who just lost to Tennessee and Vanderbilt. I'm confused. This isn't the end of our season. We still got Texas A&M. As long as we beat, I don't care. Now that we've lost to Georgia, I really don't care about anything else except for Texas A&M. I want to take those maroon Colt mother and I want to throw them off a bridge inside of Grand Theft Auto. This is abysmal. This is terrible. Offensive line is getting smacked around. Offense looks completely detrimental. Arch Manning, I think, is at net quarterback. Second half is currently starting. And Georgia tried to onside kick on us up 23. So they're really just spitting in our butt right now. So hopefully, and I'm gonna let you know who the quarterback is coming out there. It does happen to be a one Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers is back in. They gave him some time. They gave him some shine. We'll see, man. We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems that the Georgia-Texas game did not go according to plan. We did not mount an amazing comeback. We did put a few points on the board, and we will talk about that amazing no-called, recalled pass interference. But just to recap this game, we got dominated. They kicked her back, then they threw us down the stairs. Second half, got a little life. Had a little life, a little rice. Other than that, dog, it just wasn't phenomenal. I'm just happy we leave our own stadium with some dignity. That's more than I can ask for, I think. Let's get into this horrendous box score. Before we do that, I have posted this coming into the half as I accepted the sad reality of my defeat. Don't pardon my puffy eyes. I have been crying for multiple hours of time. So just to cope. At one point, ladies and gentlemen, can you show me the thing, dog? Well, we had 19 yards. They had like 100 and something. I can't show you. Well, don't worry. I'll show you in here. I got bookmarks. We'll take a peek at it. So yeah, at one point, like I said, oh no, I already showed you that one. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I already showed you that one. I'm sorry. I think I already showed you that one. I'm just sad, dog. I'm just super sad. So let's talk about this. This is pretty hilarious. Um, you lose the game, but you set new records in the world of the SEC. See, I don't think the SEC knows how much of a Karen the University of Texas can be. Look, man, we are college football. So if we leave here with nothing, me and Matthew McConaughey gonna leave here with changing the rules of college football for all time. Have you ever in your life? I think I've seen it in the NFL. Have you ever in your life seen someone call it a pat? Which that PI call was just terrible. It was awful. Like especially when you go to the Jeremiah Smith, which they called an offensive pass interference. Like I don't. I whatever for that same play, and then you call it now a defensive holding when he pushed him in the chest. But then to have all these bottles hit the floor and basically they legitimately stalled the game out. Shout out to the student section, man. Shout out to the University of Texas for just being the biggest Karens in the nation, not accepting no for an answer. We deserve that big, and we got it. We got it by force. We got it by being unruly. We got it by not respecting the rules. I don't know how the SEC is gonna explain this one. I don't know how the NCAA is gonna explain this one. Someone's gonna have to explain why y'all called a terrible call. Y'all were gonna allow it to go, but the only reason y'all even got together was because they had to go pick up bottles. And y'all was worried about y'all's life. And I understand it too. Shout out to Carmine McClain. That video is coming soon. Yeah, dog. So that's the only positive thing about this Georgia Texas game. I live in Georgia. I'm not sure if y'all know that. A lot of my friends are Georgia fans. And the last time we played back in 2019, was it? Texas came out big, you know what I'm saying? That was a hilarious time. No one obviously expected us to win. This was the exact opposite. We were the favorites. We were 3-point favorites coming into this. And, I don't want to say we got embarrassed. At first, it looked like embarrassment. At this point, it's more of a domination. Like, again, I'm happy that we came out with our pride. I'm happy that we turned the game into something. But like we always do for all of our game recaps, I guess we can look at this, the game score. I'm so sad. Look, man, we're focused on Texas A&M. If I'm going to be honest with you, we got dominated. We got manhandled. But as long as we beat them Aggies, dog, the season's okay. Carson Beck, 23 for 41. He threw 3 interceptions. He threw 3 interceptions and still fucking won the game by 15 points. 23 for 41, 4.3 average yards, just putting up the average MAC Midwest Mountain West quarterback stats. Shout out to Carson Beck, winning quarterback. Same record as the Texas Longhorns. Wouldn't you know? Sorry, I'm getting real petty. They lost to a team who lost to Vandy. Sorry. I'm sad. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta put on for the, you know what I'm saying, in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Yeah, keep that burp in there. I don't have an editor. Anyway, Trevor Etienne spitting in our butthole, 3 touchdowns. Quintervion Wisner doing what he does, 3.5 average. Wingo 1 for 7. Shout out to my man Arch Manning. Quinn Ewers, we're seeing ghosts for most of the time. There's not a lot of analysis I can give you other than we got shell shocked. They had all the momentum coming out of the second half when it seemed like things were going our way. When the crowd literally, we talk about crowds like keeping teams at the games. The crowd forced the game to happen. I think we need to do a bigger video about that whole situation. I'm gonna try to get some things together, try to piece some pieces together and make that make sense. But for right now, man, Texas is a one-loss team. We gotta beat Texas A&M if we think this season's gonna be anything, man. Maybe we're overhyped. I don't know what to say, man. But I appreciate y'all watching these videos. Appreciate y'all watching me cry and cop a bunch of pleas for this team. I'm sad. I'm gonna go lay in a corner somewhere. Y'all be great. Subscribe, please, to feel my sadness. So leave down comment down below how bad Texas is as a football team. Okay.